in Canada at the Shopping Channel, and it's all about anti-aging. It's all about those advanced technologies to give you your best. And when we come to skincare, I know it gets a little difficult, but we have an expert here in our studio, so if you have any questions or concerns, you know Neutrogena, it's in countries around the world, but this is another division. This is the professional series, all about anti-aging. So for any of you out there that are looking for that boost, especially with spring around the corner, we have a solution for you. But values unbeatable, because you've seen Dr. Will Kirby here numerous times. He's a board certified, dermatologist and such. You've seen him on many different television appearances. These are $75 each. You are getting big super value with the Retinol NX Serum Duo for $99 with 4 easy pay. So this is the time to shop, and this is the last show. And let's say hello to Dr. Will Kirby. And again, if you have any questions, the experts are here all the way from Beverly Hills. So let's say hello, and then we'll start shopping.
How are you, sir?
It is a pleasure to have you back here.
Thanks for having me here.
And wow, is it somebody's birthday?
No, it really is a great deal. But for me, it's a function of education. I love to come in, like you mentioned, if anyone has a call, I encourage you, please call up if you have any anti-aging questions. It's very confusing.
Because you teach in a number of universities,
yeah, well,
too.
I'm a clinical professor of dermatology at 2 universities. So I really pride myself on education. And I know I have a background as kind of I'll put it out there, as a cheesy reality person, and that is absolutely true. But I really enjoy what I do for a living. I'm very passionate about skin.
You were good on that
and
show.
Well, thank you. And I'm a board certified dermatologist. So 12 years of school went into the knowledge, and I'm happy to share it with anyone who wants to call in.
You had to pay for that schooling somehow,
there you
doctor.
Go. Exactly.
And it paid off. I'll have to tell you, ever since this came to the Shopping Channel, and today you were getting 2. This is awesome. But let's talk about it, because Neutrogena we're all familiar with. This is another division.
Absolutely. This is the specialized professional division of Neutrogena. What that means is they partnered with scientists and board certified dermatologists like myself to create cutting edge solutions.
Right.
Real solutions so you get real results that you can see. And that's the goal of this company, Neutrogena Dermatologics, to provide you with those solutions that you and your friends will notice.
Now, we get this at home. Where do we start with this?
It's so incredibly simple. This is really a fusion product, and it's a full facial product. And what that means is 2 things. One, fusion. It fuses 2 incredible proprietary blends together to create an incredible product, but you use a thin layer to your face every single night.
So after you've cleansed, is that what
After you've cleansed. It's really important, Richard, that people understand this is not a cover-up, it's not a makeup, it's not a moisturizer per se. This is an actual treatment. So as a dermatologist, my advice to you is this should be the first thing that comes in contact with your skin after cleansing.
And to me, that's incredible, because when you think of it, this is a spa treatment. Remember, Neutrogena is around the world, but this part of this division is all about anti-aging and giving you the best of the best. And we all know, and as you know as a doctor and dermatologist, that retinol is the epitome of when it comes to great skin.
100%. Retinol, let's talk about our graphic here. When you apply a pearl-sized amount to the entire face, you can imagine that divot is almost a wrinkle or a crevice or a line on your face. What does the product do? Increases surface cell turnover, diminishing the look of those fine lines and wrinkles. Now, the statistics don't lie. Let's talk about what the clinical studies show. After the first use, and in fast as 2 minutes, you get exceptional hydration, which lasts up to 24 hours.
Your skin is liking this. It needs this.
100%. But this is where the statistics come in that I really appreciate as a dermatologist. Let's talk about what happens at 4 weeks. Now, once again, statistics don't lie. This is a dermatologist-conducted study, double-blind study. 97% of users showed improvement in the appearance of crow's feet and fine lines. So virtually everyone, after just the course of 4 short weeks, 1 month, 97% of users improved in those areas. 89% of users showed improvement in the stubborn forehead wrinkles. So when you talk about forehead wrinkles, crow's feet, fine lines, that's most of the problem areas on the aging face.
And this is the tough spots you're talking about.
100%. Now, the toughest area in my mind is those stubborn under the eye wrinkles. And at 8 weeks, that's where the study showed 70% improvement in that area. So when you're talking about, once again, the stubborn forehead wrinkles, those under the eye wrinkles, the just lines, creases, overall, statistics don't lie. Take a look at the study. 4 and 8 week results, very, very impressive.
And that's what, you yourself, even being a professor and all this kind of, technology, that's what it's result driven. You want the clinical studies, or you wouldn't even represent this.
100%. Yeah, my reputation's on the line, and I tell people I would never back up a company that doesn't have a phenomenal reputation. More than 40 years experience in 70 countries, and there's 17 patents associated with this product.
Wow.
But even more important, and I'll tell you, I'm a very vain person, I use this product every single night. If it wasn't a phenomenal product,
unbelievable.
Thank you very much. Well, I appreciate that. But
who hasn't slept in 10 months with his brand new baby, and living in California, lots of sunshine.
Of course.
Your skin is incredible.
Well, thank you. It's funny that you bring up the baby, because I always feel like that's a great educational point to talk about how anti-aging products work. If you look at my son, 10 months old, his skin is incredible. It's supple, it's soft, it's smooth, incredible tone, incredible texture. Take a look at a child in your life and look at their skin. It's incredible. And then take a look at your own skin. It's probably lost some of that luster. It's not as soft, not as supple. The texture has changed. And the reason is you lose cellular turnover. As a child, your cellular turnover is incredibly fast.
Like
very, very quick. But as an adult, it slows way down. It takes a lot longer to turn over those cells. And that's what stabilized retinol products do. They increase that surface cell turnover to restore some of that luminosity that you've lost.
And I have to say, I have done a few shows with Dr. Will Kirby. We've only had the one for $75. This is a $150 value, everyone, for $99. This is your last show tonight.
That's correct.
This is it, everybody. At $150, you have a substantial savings. We offer extra easy pays. I want you to point that out because of having our wonderful big values and Beauty Week and Beauty Month. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to absolutely love the value, but it's because it works. You can use this with anything else that you're using. You recommend only once a day. You were saying at nighttime.
Yeah, twice a day is entirely too strong. People ask me all the time, and they say, should I use this twice a day? And I say, absolutely not. It's concentrated. It even says on the product itself, it's concentrated product. A pearl size amount, I use it every single night. If you want to use it during the day, maybe you already have a regime you like at night, you're absolutely welcome to, but with any skincare line,
only once a day though.
Only once a day, and you want to use a broad spectrum sunscreen during the day. Now, when you talk about, let's take a step back and talk about those core ingredients. Stabilized retinol technology, ask 100 dermatologists what's the gold standard anti-aging ingredient for many, many years, retinol.
Right.
However, retinols are not created equal, and this retinol is very unique in the way that it's processed, manufactured, stored. It's stabilized. So the strength of that retinol you get on day 1 is the same as the strength you get on day 60 when the bottle runs out.
Wow.
But the beauty of this product, like I mentioned earlier, it's a fusion product. It brings in another key ingredient too, Tetrol E. Tetrol E is derived from amino acids, the building blocks of life. They firm, tighten, restore elasticity.
So skin recognizes that.
So 100%. The beauty of these two products together is you get real results that you can actually see yourself, and people will comment on it.
And you were saying a 60-day. I mean, so that means you have a 120-day supply here, which is a $150 value at $99. Last chance to pick this up, everybody. So take advantage of it. So you don't just have to target on those trouble spots. Do you use it on the entire face?
100%.
Okay.
And that's there's a really important reason for that. It treats the signs of aging, but it also prophylactically treats those preventatively.
Perfect.
So as a result, maybe you do have those stubborn forehead wrinkles, and that's your main area of concern, but I still highly recommend you use it to the entire face.
Okay.
Which begs the question, well, when can I start using it? Well, it's really for two groups of people. People who are experiencing the signs of aging and don't like that, or people who feel they're going to start experiencing the signs of aging and want to avoid that altogether. So as young as 18, I recommend people start using it. In our study, it was up to age 60. I have people, my mother-in-law uses it, and she's 72. So
would you recommend this? Because I know you have your own practice in Beverly Hills.
100%. I tell people, if you can't, if you come to my office in Beverly Hills, very candidly, I have rent to pay, I have staff to pay, I have electricity to pay, it's an expensive process. So when you come to see me, you have to pay a premium. And often when people come in, they say, Dr. Kirby, I want a laser procedure, I want a chemical peel, I want painful injectables. And I say, listen, let's take a giant step back. And you can ask anyone who's ever come to see me as a patient. I say, we have to build a hierarchy for you, a treatment hierarchy. No matter who you are, no matter what you do, your hierarchy starts with the first thing is broad spectrum sunscreen every single day, no matter what. The second thing, no matter what, no matter if you're a celebrity, an athlete, no matter what you do, who you are, I demand that all my patients, the next thing they use is a broad spectrum, stabilized retinol technology every single night.
And I love the way you treat your patient because you always say you bring in everything that you use on a daily basis. So let's talk about that.
I tell them to bring, like you said, I tell them to bring in a sack of products. They dump it out on my counter. It falls everywhere. I said, why are you using 15 products? If you're using that many products, you have to have an honest conversation with yourself and say, I'm using this many products because I haven't found the product that works for me.
Try it. And in Canada, you cannot get it anywhere else except here at the shopping channel. And when it's recommended, and I'll tell you, he has the authority because he knows all about when it comes to your skin and what it needs and what it doesn't need. When you think of the results that this has, and proven results, it's all about clinical studies, everybody. In fact, we're going to show you once again.
Well, let's talk about the diagram first, if we could. Imagine this is a cross-section view of your face that's a fine line or a wrinkle. You apply a thin layer of product to your face every single night. So incredibly simple to use. What does it do?
How easy is that?
It increases surface cell turnover, gets rid of that dead keratinized layer, that stratum corneum. And what happens after the first use, you get a lifted appearance at as fast as 2 minutes. That's what the Tetrol E comes in. Firms, tightens, restores elasticity. But unique to this product is the hydration. Rarely do you get that in this type of product.
Important.
Now, these are the statistics that I feel, if you had to hang your hat on one thing, let's talk about what happens at 4 weeks. This is not, I did not come up with this. This is board-certified dermatologists from Johnson & Johnson, Neutrogena, Dermatologics. Exactly. Once again, 40 years in the making. 97% of users showed improvement in the appearance of crow's feet and fine lines at 4 weeks. So it's an incredibly powerful statistic. 89% showed improvement of stubborn forehead wrinkles. And at 8 weeks, 70% of users showed the appearance of stubborn under-eye wrinkles. Now, Richard, why do we talk about 4 weeks and 8 weeks? Well, the human adult skin cycle is 35 to 57 days. Well, conveniently, we said, you know, when the study was created, they decided let's look at it at 4 weeks and 8 weeks along those same lines. So you can rest assured when you start using the product, you're going to see results in as little as 4 weeks. And that's one of the tricks to using any anti-aging regime. You have to be compliant.
But that's our 30-day money-back guarantee.
Works perfect.
And you've been here many times. I don't know if you've ever done 2 before.
Never.
Okay.
No, never.
$150 value for $99, and we offer the extra easy pays, everyone. This has 4 interest-free easy pays. Make that first payment of less than $1 a day. You're looking at $24.75. Take that 30-day money-back guarantee and use it with anything else that you maybe just want to. You just feel like you've plateaued. Maybe you can take it to a whole new level. You always cleanse first. This goes on first, and then you could add your favorites.
If you already have a regime,
this is not a moisturizer.
That's correct. If you already have a regime you like, you're welcome to continue using it. I will tell you, in my opinion, and what I do, this is the first thing that comes in contact with my skin after cleansing because it is an actual treatment. You get clinical results, and as a result, you want to get an effective absorption. If you're using something else first, well, you're not going to get that level of absorption that you want to get.
Well, this is an unbelievable technology, everybody. Again, Neutrogena, you know, they've been around for over 40 years in many, many different countries. Dermatologics is another division. It's all about anti-aging. It's all about the retinol. You know, retinol is probably the most powerful reactor to your skin because it's proven that it works. And then, of course, they've had, what did you, 17 different patents?
There's 17 patents associated with the stabilization process with the retinol.
That is unbelievable.
Well, once again, retinols are not created equal, and I think people say, "Oh, I've heard about retinols."
But this is stabilized.
Exactly.
Retinol.
This is a whole other level. It's a completely. I always tell people they say to me, "Hey, Dr. Kirby, what's the newest product out there?" And I say, "New doesn't matter. What matters is what works." People are coming up with new products every single day, and those products don't stand the test of time.
It's in clinical studies, and I know that's what you are all about. You've got to prove it to me.
100%. It's people come in and they have claims all the time, and it's if you can't back them up, then there simply is no validity to them.
Well, try, and that's a 60-day supply. You're getting 2 here, so that's a 120-day supply. Once a day, whether, as you said, nighttime or daytime, whatever you want. That's how powerful it is, and at a $150 value with 4 easy pays, this is the hour. This is the last show, everybody. So if you want to try, give it a try. Is there a wedding that's coming up? Take those 30 days. That's 30 applications. That's only half of the bottle right there. And see the results. You were saying that some people were seeing results as early as 2 minutes. It's like the skin just kind of drinks it up.
Yeah, well, the Tetrol E itself in there, the derived from amino acids, the building blocks of life, firm, tighten, restore elasticity.
Your skin is made up of amino acids.
Exactly. But I mean, the product itself is just so incredible. I mean, one of the things that we noted on the study was that it helps improve the diminished loss of collagen that occurs over time from the environment, from the aging process, and from the sun. So it really helps. Overall, I will tell you firsthand as a dermatologist, I really am just thrilled with the product. I think it's the best retinol product that is available, and like you said, it's exclusive.
And you know, I think when I've had the pleasure of working with you before, there was another item or maybe 1 or 2 in the entire arsenal that the doctor brings to us. I'll tell you right now, they've done a lot of studies on this, everyone. I'm not saying give up your favorites, and we all have our favorites, don't we? Add this to it, especially when you're, okay, $150 for $99, 432678 is your item number, and this is the final airing for our Beauty's Big Value, so take advantage of it. Dr. Will Kirby, always a pleasure.
Oh, the pleasure's mine, Richard. Thank you very much, and thanks everyone for tuning in.
All right, you stay right there, everybody. We still have a lot more coming your way. We have